What it do? It's your girl True, and you know what? March month happens to be Women's Month, so shout out to all of the beautiful queens out there. Hope you guys are operating the right way. What is the right way? The Christ way. That's True Talk. I must say, I'm very proud of my city. Maybe we are doing it big with the women, honey. So many beautiful women entrepreneurs with makeup lines, hair lines that are writing books and telling their stories and telling their testimonies to help and build other beautiful women. And I just love it, so I must encourage you.
Hey everybody, I'm Tina Mag of Purple Crush, and you're watching True Talk News. Purple Crush consists of a luxury brand of mink eyelashes, they're the bomb, and my luxury virgin hair. I was always looking for a brand of hair that I liked, a luxury brand of hair that I liked, and a luxury brand of mink eyelashes. So I decided to create my own.
What is your testimony, and what motivates you to get up every day and just go to work and do your dream?
Well, I have two beautiful young babies. One is 9, one is 2. And I just love doing hair, I love doing makeup, and I love just serving the ladies with quality, luxury virgin hair and lashes. Ladies, if you have a dream that you're trying to pursue, don't let anything hold you back. Just go for your goals, keep reaching to the top, and don't stop.
Where can the queens find Purple Crush?
I'm located on Instagram, Miss Tina Mag, or Facebook, Tina Mag, and my website is www.tinamagartistry.com.
Standing here with great author Nikki Alexander. Her book is called What the Devil Meant for Bad, God Used for My Good, and you're listening and watching the True Talk News.
You had to tell the story in your own way. You're very explicit in this book. Now, who should read this book and why?
Anyone who's ever suffered from domestic violence or any type of verbal or physical abuse should read the book.
Yes, indeed. Now, for men, would it help sensitize we men?
And especially a man who may be domestically violent toward his wife or anyone in his family that he doesn't treat with respect.
Yes, indeed. Now, was your mother ever married?
Yes, she was married to my dad. They got divorced when I was 1, and now she is remarried.
Yes, indeed. Now, AB, that's not your dad. AB is not your dad, is he?
No, he was one of my mother's boyfriends when I was 5.
And when I ask you these questions, I'm just going off what I read in the book, and you lay it all out there. Now, your mother had children, and all y'all had different daddies?
Yes, there are 3 girls, and all of us each had different dads, yes.
Yes, indeed. Now, did that make for, what type of environment were you raised in?
Well, with my older sister and my younger sister, I'm in the middle, their dads were very active in their lives. Mine was not, so it made it harder for my mom to care for me because she had support from their dads that she didn't have from mine.
Yes, and I can recall reading in this book that when your dad, your biological dad, and how absent he was from your life, and you felt burdened as a child growing up with a dad like that.
Right. I spent a lot of time with his mother, my grandmother. She just recently passed away in 2014. But yeah, I spent most of my weekends after school with her.
Yes. Now, could you just speak to men for a minute who were absent from their children's lives because the men who do not financially support the child, no emotional support, and then did your father tell you that life would have been easier had you not been born?
Yeah, he did say that I was a mistake and that his plans for college were ruined because I was born.
Well, that just, like I said, as I read this book, I said, man, let me put this guy in a headlock here and choke some sense into it. I guess the story really takes off when your mother starts dating AB. And you were, how old were you? Were you 5 years old? How old were you at the time she started dating AB?
I was 5 years old, yes.
5 years old. And this is a guy, he would take you with him on various trips and everything like that. And I think you all were riding around one day and he told you to come sit in his lap as if you were driving a car.
Yes, he would pretend that we were playing a game and allow me to pretend to drive the car. But what I realize now is that he was allowing me to sit in his lap so he could fondle me and punch me.
Yes, indeed. Now, and what really made me mad was when I saw, now, you would be left at home and he would come. How would you be left at home? Would your mother, would you get home from school before anybody else? Or how would you wind up being at home alone with him?
Well, that particular weekend that I explained in the book, my dad had brought me back home from my grandmother's house, and my mom and sisters were away at my grandmother's house.
Yes, and when your dad came and knocked on that door, you gave him a look that you were trying to say something, but your dad apparently didn't get what you were trying to say.
Right, he just thought that I wasn't ready to go home yet, but what I was saying to him was, please don't leave me here with this man by myself.
Now, this guy, A.B., he began when you were there alone with him, this pervert began to play a game with you. He began to play a game with you, and he threatened you.
Yes. He told me if I ever told anyone that he was molesting me, that he would kill me, my mom, and my sisters.
And how old were you at the time?
I was 5 years old.
My goodness.
So I believed him.
You know, I'm looking also in the book here, it says that by the time you were 15 years old, you had been molested not only by A.B., this so-called boyfriend of mine here, but by several other men and family members?
Yeah, family members and friends of the family.
Oh, boy.
Now, this preacher that you married, now in the book you have renamed and you changed the names here, but now this is a true story. What can you tell us about the abusive preacher that you married?
I was married to him. We got married probably about 5 or 6 months after we met, which was probably the first mistake. But he was working with me at Optel in Dallas on the 9th floor, and I was on the 7th floor. And his mom and dad had been married like 30 years, and I'm looking at his life, and it's so different from mine, thinking that, you know, he must be a good guy. You know, he's in church, his dad is a pastor. And not long after we got married, I was able to finally see the real him. He got angry and showed me a different side of himself.
You know, I mean, and you even talk about the strip clubs and the nightlife and just having swollen feet when you're pregnant. You really kind of get down. I mean, you get off into everything in this world.
Yeah, I was talking about my husband coming from the strip, my ex-husband,
Yes,
coming from the strip club on Saturdays and getting in the pulpit preaching on Sunday.
Help me, Jesus, oh boy. Okay, and he's still alive, and
still preaching.
I hope he's been delivered. Well, once again, Nick, it's an honor to have you on the program here, and thank God for the deliverance. Thank God for His grace and mercy.
We must keep in mind that so many women did not have the opportunities that we have today. So we must keep in mind that we have to take full advantage of it, ladies. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of all of your flaws, because that's what makes you, you. And that's what makes you unique. So be proud of who you are. It is time to uplift each other and just stop all the hate because one person has this, because she has this type of body. It's not even about that. It is about your mind. Let's educate yourself and let's get information. When I say information, I do mean information now. Knowledge. Whenever it's all said and done, it's about telling your story. Your story, meaning your testimony, to help build someone, to help encourage someone through their rough times. We are to be there for our other sisters. That's True Talk.